When the clock strikes midnight next Tuesday, unless Congress can reach a compromise on the budget, the federal government will run out of money. In that event, what would happen next? First up, in a shutdown, only non-essential employees, which make up about a third of the federal workforce, would be told to stay home from work. While the president and members of Congress would get their pay as usual, furloughed workers wouldn't get their paychecks for as long as the shutdown lasts. Next, if you're planning a trip to a national park or museum, think again. All 368 National Park Service sites would close their doors in a shutdown. Also, furloughs at the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives would mean delays in issuing permits for guns. Same goes for small business loans granted through the Small Business Administration. Overall, analysts estimate a government shutdown could cost the U.S. billions in lost economic growth. As for what you won't miss in a shutdown scenario, critical government services would remain open for business. That means Social Security, Medicare, and some veterans' benefits would still be paid out, though if the shutdown goes too long, experts warn there could be delays. Postal Service employees would also continue to go to work, delivering mail as usual. And if you're hoping to catch a break from paying your taxes, you're not off the hook. While the IRS will face furloughs, those would mostly be among agents and investigators, not collectors. As a writer at Forbes explains, as a rule of thumb, most of the folks who handle money would be safe. Finally, funding for the issue at the center of this shutdown showdown, Obamacare, won't see any changes. The first day of enrollment for the president's health care law and the first day of the shutdown both fall on the same day, October 1st. As that deadline nears, a compromise is looking even less likely. A House measure to keep the government funded while at the same time defunding Obamacare heads now to the Democratic-controlled Senate for a vote, where its defeat is almost certain. Last week, the Obama administration told federal agencies to begin drawing up contingency plans to be used in the event of a shutdown. For Newsy, I'm Elizabeth Hagedorn. Multiple sources, a broader view.